Hello everyone, David here. As you can see, as I'm talking through the microphone. Yes, I'm here talking to you guys. I'm gonna say what I need to say right now. Halo Reach map I don't remember, and the reason I didn't have a video yesterday or whenever it was because I had stuff to do with my friends. I was hanging out with them, and you guys can comment asking me what I did, and I'll probably answer you in a message, private message, or I'll comment. I'll probably just comment or have it in the description because I want to talk about, because there's a more important thing to talk about today, which is a family kind of splitting up situation thingy. And this is my own experience, no one else's. I just thought about it today, and that's what kind of made me on this idea. Alright. Sorry I put it in the mic like that. I need to be more happy because I did this one 2 times already, I think. And time to get more happy because I sounded like really sad during, which I was. Not like super sad, but I was like feeling sad talking about it. Because it's not something I would usually talk about. Alright, setting is about me in middle school, couple, like 7th grade-ish. I don't remember how old I was, about maybe 6th or 7th grade. One of those grades, I was not the popularest kid during that time. Was a little bit extra weighted. Had I was feeling quite sad about some type of stuff. Wasn't like depressed or anything. But when this happened, I was heartbroken. First things first, I'll talk about it a little bit. My mom was working for my dad, and they were fighting during that time a lot. And after that, they just thought they gotta have room from each other. So my mom was like, it wasn't mutual at the time. My mom was like, telling me, oh, we're gonna be moving away, and I was like, oh, alright. I didn't really think it was gonna happen. Then when it happened, I was like, oh, it's actually happening. I have to move to a new house, but it wasn't too far. It was just, like, down the road a little bit. Not, like, down the road a little bit, but it was, like, different road, not that far. Still close to a school, went to the same school, close to a friend's house. Hung out with my friend a little bit more then, but that's not the point of the story. It was about my parents breaking up. And when my dad found out, that's something that kind of made me almost cry. Just rethinking about it right now. My dad, when he heard the news about it, he had cried. It was the first time I ever saw him cry ever, and that just made me kind of like made my heart drop a little bit. Like, oh, I betrayed him because I was siding with mom, and that just that made me think like a lot. Then, like, did I do the right thing? Was I supposed to side with my dad or my mom? I was just torn. I was mentally torn, I think, and that's just something that I never really thought about. Was I was mentally torn from my mom and my dad, and that. Sorry, I just need to catch my breath sometimes because this is a sad commentary. My throat's kind of hoarse right now. Hoarse? Yeah, hoarse. Sorry. And it was a sad time. Sorry, I haven't really said much about this type of stuff before, so it's kind of awkward. Because I'm not really used to saying, like, what's on my mind. Actually, I'm usually, like, a person that just, like, oh, I'll talk about this some other time. Which, I wanted to talk about this now. But, back to the story. I keep getting sidetracked. When it happened, my dad cried. The first time I ever saw him cry. Most saddest part of my whole entire life, I think, so far. It probably will be, because I felt torn. I felt horrible. I felt like I was a complete jerk. I felt like I was an asshole. And I cried. I cried that day too because I felt like I betrayed him. And that was just terrible. And Mom was like, she left and I was there. I was crying. My dad was kind of crying. Not that much. He was trying to cheer me up. and from that day on, I kind of understand how people feel when their parents are split up and they have to move from one place to another every so often if they have that type of situation, because I had to live through it for a couple months. And through those months, I felt torn. I felt torn. I felt like I betrayed my dad during that time, and I felt horrible. I did. And sorry if I'm being a little bit quiet. I'm just conversation, yeah. Topic that I haven't really talked about with a lot of people. So I just thought I could talk to you guys, and I'd be more comfortable. But I am more comfortable, and I had like group meetings, and that kind of helped me out through this type of stuff. And I feel a lot better now. I feel a lot better, and I'm happy my parents are back together and that type of stuff. And I'm thanking you guys for actually watching my video. Down below in the comments, just say, hey, I watched the video all the way through. I feel... Then leave your opinion. Just leave your opinion. Please comment. Say stuff about it. My parents are back together, and it's a lot better with them back together. They don't fight as much anymore. It's a lot more nicer, and it's happier. And I thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good day.